What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Weekly Nerd Podcast. We've got a jam-packed show for you today with some great topics. We have today Zach Abbiati.
Stay nerd. No, that's not.
Not yet. Afterward. Yeah. We have David Drucker.
Hey, guys.
I'm Sam Brush, and we have Tony Kazman.
Tony, Kaz.
That is the sigh of like Tony Kazman.
We have another Drucker coming out. Is it related?
Oh, my wife, actually.
Oh, okay, wow. I
You
didn't
have
know he
a
was
wife?
married.
I do.
Congratulations! Nobody knew.
Still the only single one
Really
on
quick,
the podcast.
I know. Really quick, Zachary actually, can I talk about this really quick? Did anyone see the Joker? No, we did, because we posted it on the
We
page.
did. We can. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what your thoughts are. Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah. You brought it up.
We're gonna-
Zachary
we're
brought
gonna-
it up.
Here's
but
the
you
thing.
don't wanna-
Here's the thing. He, physically, he doesn't look terrible as the Joker.
Yeah. True.
Everything about this film is wrong. Besides the casting of Joaquin Phoenix as the new Joker. That was actually kind of cool. Everything else about this movie was just done.
Why does it look like you ate a highlighter? Your tongue has yellow on it.
Am I dying?
Do you have jaundice?
He's actually Toad.
I'm actually Toad.
Maybe it was just the light, but I'm literally sitting here looking at you.
I drank like a dozen. I probably had like a bunch of colored drinks at some point. Yeah.
Oh, he had.
See, here's my thing. Somebody posted, and maybe they were
Joaquin
joking
Phoenix.
on the Joaquin Phoenix thing. Why is he looking gay? Here's the thing. If you actually look at the Joker's mannerisms, they are more on the effeminate side of things when he's doing stuff.
Agreed.
So I really didn't have a problem with that. I don't know anything about this movie yet, so I'm not like, I'm not going to kill it. Personally, until I see actual trailers for it.
Here's the thing with it. The whole thing about it is it's supposed to be like a mob.
Right, I do. Yeah. I remember that.
And
part.
it's a Joker origin story, which I don't like.
Or his
name.
What's he named again?
It's like what is it? It's not Jack. Which is
I wanted to
the
say
ghost.
John, but then
No, it's not.
But I was like, that doesn't sound right.
It's something like Nathan or something like that. It's something really like.
Either way, we don't have a name for the Joker.
Yeah.
Like it's never given, so they could literally have picked any name.
Now, if the movie is great,
It could be like Keenan and
Arthur.
Thank you,
Thank you, Cassandra.
if the movie's great, then hey, no, I got no qualms about it, and I really, really, really like Joaquin Phoenix. Thank you, Zachary. Arthur Fleek. Now
Arthur
we know.
Fleek.
Thank you.
Yes.
Does anybody have his middle name while we're at it?
Just give us
Somebody
the middle
post the middle name,
please. No, I'm waiting for someone.
Please don't.
So no, I think it can work. I really like the actor, but
Here's the
I'm
problem.
nervous.
DC is rebooting everything, and I know this isn't part of their
Yay.
DCEU, but they haven't, like, as much as I actually liked Batman vs. Superman and Justice League, they still did not inspire in me a confidence to be like, this is going to be a great movie. And using that, trailer comes out. Gerald, Arthur, that was you. Confidence in the movies that are made.
Right now.
That's fine.
Trailer comes out for Captain Marvel, and I don't think it really inspired confidence in any of us that this is going to be a great movie. Let's start with you, Tony. What your first initial reactions to this trailer?
Well, I watched the trailer just like everyone else did, 9 o'clock this morning on GMA.
I watched it at 10,
Oh, okay.
so it wasn't like everybody else.
No, that's fine.
He watched it at
most
8:30.
of America.
David got it early.
I watched it on YouTube.
On YouTube. Yeah, I mean,
saw it the
it
moment it
came out on YouTube before it hit Good Morning America. But I watched this trailer with a lot of ambition, and I thought, you know what, the head of Phase 3 needs to inspire me.
Phase 4, I think.
Or Phase 4. Yeah, I'm sorry, Phase 4 needs to inspire me to lead Phase 4 itself. And with all this talk of, it's going to blow your mind, it's going to knock your socks off, it's going to break the internet.
The pictures that was never said about this
but
trailer.
I mean, the pictures were lame.
Really cool.
They were
I
really
thought they
lame.
were cool.
I thought that they showed the same thing
The
inside
scroll
the
were cool.
trailer.
Yeah, I thought
that they
But here's
showed in the
thing.
picture.
Here's the thing. With that trailer, did it suffer from the fact that they waited too long to give us something? If this trailer had come out 3-4 months ago, I don't think we're that underwhelmed by it. And I think, in fact, we look at it and we go, this is our first actual look at her, because it would have come out before these pictures, so we would have been like, oh, suits kind of looks cool, her powers look cool, this is going to be pretty cool. Nick Fury looks, they did
That's
a good
true.
job. You know,
Yeah.
They
if
did
this
a
had
great-
come out
great job
3-4 months
de-aging.
ago, but did it suffer? Is it suffering from the fact that it waited too long to give us something?
I don't think so. I honestly think you don't really start promoting a movie until 6 months. It's very unusual where you get a movie
But
trailers
that's not
before.
true. In the MCU, it's true, but in most of cinema, that's not
Like,
true.
you need like a year or
Yeah.
at least. Yeah.
Well, it's still very rare for it to be a year.
Sure.
At most, I'd say or earliest, I'd say like 8 months.
Well, I mean,
You really
think
don't
of-
do
I think
before
of
that.
Deadpool 2 when they were promoting at the end of Deadpool 1
Yeah.
for that movie.
Oh
so,
yeah.
But like that's the exception to the rule.
Most of cinema is around a year where they release their first actual trailer for a movie. MCU, you're right. They usually do about 6 months.
So I think it's on time. Now, I think the reason why it may have been a little underwhelming, which it could be that it's not going to be a very good movie, but I also think she had to film Avengers 4 first before this. Mm-hmm. And they don't have a lot ready for public viewing yet.
Yeah.
Because they're cleaning up the CGI. They're still.
Yeah.
I don't think they're done post-production yet.
Not yet.
So all this stuff is still in the works. They just put out this early release stuff so they could have a trailer ready for us.
Sure.
And to be honest, maybe the next trailer will be a lot better because then post-production is done. They have CGI cleaned up from other scenes, and they can show us more stuff. But
And looking at it, Marvel, I keep wanting to say DC because we just talked about Joker. Marvel doesn't give us good trailers, to be frank. If you look at it, the only trailer that I can think of that really grasped you was Infinity War. And that, but like Black Panther, Ant-Man, all these movies that have come out, they
Right.
purposefully don't try to grasp you by giving away certain plot points and stuff like
They
that.
don't give out too much without giving you
Right.
enough to be like, oh, this is so juicy, it's supposed to be good.
which,
And how much of this is, too, is the fact that we just had Infinity War.
Right.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing
Nothing
mattered.
compares to it.
Yeah. And that's my thing is that, Ant-Man did terrible in the box office.
Yeah.
The
In
new
the
one did.
United States.
In the
It
United
did
States.
good worldwide.
But it did bad in the United
Right.
States, yeah. It did bad in the United States because
Nobody
no one
cares. Like, and it was a good movie. But
Right.
nobody
And
cares.
it
the
came
same-
in the shadow of Infinity War.
Right. And I think this is kind of the same thing. I don't care about Captain Marvel. I'm wondering what happens in the next Infinity War.
The only thing
Yeah.
I really care about Captain Marvel is that they are toting her up to be the most powerful person in the MCU.
Yeah.
I need to see in this movie, and they're never going to be able to show that in a trailer that she is the most powerful. So you can't expect that
Well,
in the
that's
trailer.
not absolutely true because they showed how powerful Thanos was in the trailer.
Not really.
Well, I mean, with him grasping the gauntlet and then pulling down a planet. I mean, that was pretty
Right,
good.
but still.
I think they should work on that. And I'm not saying
She doesn't have that ability.
She does. She does have. She has amazing power.
I'm not saying
amazing-
she's not powerful. I'm saying she does not have the specific ability because Thanos doesn't either. The Gauntlet had that ability.
True.
Thanos did not.
Yeah.
Like they're not going to be able to show just truly how powerful she is.
Agreed.
Because I wouldn't even say that shows how powerful Thanos is. I would say what shows how powerful Thanos is how quickly he easily beats up Thor.
Yeah.
How quickly he beats Loki. How quickly he beats Hulk. Like how quickly
Without using the gauntlet.
Right. How quickly he easily dispatches all of the heroes on Titan and stuff like that.
Although does the power
Hulk is
gem,
Hulk.
Right, but does the power gem give you the ability
No,
to make you
because
stronger?
because he's in that movie. They make it very clear that in order for him to use the gems, the fist has to be closed and the gem is glowing.
Right.
And he in that fight, as far as I know, and I was not specifically watching for this, but in that fight, as far as I know,
He never uses the
never
gem.
uses the gem
yeah, the only
when
time he
he's
uses
beating
it
up
is
Hulk.
when he's
Right,
crushing
when
Hulk.
he's actually beating up Hulk. And I don't buy into the theory that this Hulk is Loki, and I don't buy into the new theory that's come out that this Hulk is actually a Skrull. I firmly believe this Hulk is the Hulk, and it shows how powerful Thanos actually is.
Yeah.
And I don't want to side too much off, but Russos have come out and said that he wants to be his own character. He's tired of helping Banner.
Right.
Because he wants to be Hulk.
Yeah, and another thing too is that when you watch that fight, it's very clear that he's as strong as Hulk.
Right, yes.
He's not stronger than. I don't think he's stronger than him. I think he's as strong, but he knows how to fight. That's the biggest
Right.
thing.
And you hear Ebony Maw say, no, let him have his fun. That
Yeah.
fight was never in doubt.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And I think he's just more skilled than.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, there's been a lot of rumors going around the internet as far as the World Breaker Hulk coming up in the next Avengers movie as well.
Or a Dr. Hulk.
I think it's going
Or
to be
Dr.
Professor
Hulk,
Or
Hulk.
Professor Hulk, I should
I think
say.
it's
You're
going to be Professor Hulk or whatever. I think that's his name.
Yeah.
I think you see Bruce in total control of Hulk now.
right. I agree.
But Captain Marvel trailer, I was happy that we finally got something. But to be honest, I didn't find it to be all that impressive.
Okay,
And-
I agree.
And my wife brought up an interesting point. That are people freaking out about it, like with how great it's going to be, just
If
because
you
it's
say this, I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
just because there is a woman,
Sexist pig!
just because it's a woman in the lead role. Now, and my wife is very vocal that she hates the term female-led movie.
Well, she's a sexist pig
because
too, then.
she says it's just a movie. There's female leads in all sorts of movies.
That's
Sexist.
You don't need to say female-led
All
movie.
sexism.
You don't say male-led movie.
You definitely are a misogynist.
Yes, I am.
But on the interim,
I
they-
agree with
they-
everyone. I agree with
they
all
went-
stances.
on the interim, they also went with black African American led movie. They went with female.
Well, I
lead
said this.
movie.
We were eating dinner, and I said this. I hate the fact that they say those things.
Yeah.
Just because the problem is, and I said this 20 years ago, you wouldn't have had those movies. To be frank, a Captain
true.
Marvel movie, a Wonder Woman movie, a Black Panther. I like to be honest. Now I know that you had Blade, which
Yeah.
was a black,
Yep.
Wesley Snipes and stuff like that, but. To be honest, cinema has come so far, but I agree with Drucker here that the issue is you should not say female-led movie.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, you're taking away then from the fact that it's a female. You're making it more about the fact that she is a female than anything else.
And here's my question.
And that's sexism as much as anything else.
And that happens in the industry a lot. Not only in the Marvel world, but all over.
And here's my question. And I'm going to use Wonder Woman as an example.
Who?
I thought Wonder Woman
Can you
was
say Gal Gadot's name?
Gal Gadot.
No. He called her Gal
Gal
Gadot.
Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
I thought
Gal Gadot.
I thought Wonder Woman was a good movie. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great.
It was the worst
And
movie I've ever
my
seen
question
in my life.
is, if you take the actress out and switch it for a male character, is it still a good movie? And I think it would still be a decent movie, but I think people overreacted to a movie like that because it was a woman-led movie.
So what I'm hearing is you're saying that if there
He's
was
a
a man
sexist.
in the role, it would be better.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is people look at it
Kind
as
of
it's a
actually the
woman.
exact opposite.
I'm saying they're saying it's a woman, and they elevate it above than what it is. And it's not. I'm saying it's a bad plot. Or I wouldn't say it's a
If
bad
you
plot.
put a
mediocre
male in the
plot.
Wonder Woman movie, if you take out Wonder Woman and put in
Do people
Batman,
love it as
put in
much?
Batman if you want to. Not
Sure.
even. And do people look at that movie as great as they're saying it
No,
is?
that movie is garbage. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is one of my like big, my big soapboxes. Is that Wonder Woman movie is bad. And it's not Gal Gadot's fault. I think she did a good job.
Correct. I love Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
And I think she does a good
No.
job until she plays Wonder Woman. But the movie is just so generic and bad.
See, and that's what I'm contending, and I'm contending the same thing with Captain Marvel. It could be the very same thing. I'll hold reserves until the movie actually comes out.
Right. True.
But I was thinking, like a movie like Captain America: Winter Soldier could survive if you replaced Captain America with a character like Black Widow. You'd have to change some things,
Right.
But the basic plot still holds up, and it's still a really
The
good
action
movie.
scenes, all of that stuff, it would still hold up.
Even Black Panther. You switch any actor or any
You take
character
out
in-
Black Panther and put in Shuri. Even that
any-
movie still
almost any
is a good
character.
movie.
The same basic
Yeah.
plot still holds up to be a good movie, no matter who the character is, whether it's a woman, whether it's black, white, Asian. I don't care. It still holds up to be a good movie because
now
of the
you're a
plot.
racist as
Ooh,
well.
you are racist.
Now-
You're a
Obviously.
bigot.
What are you saying?
But all I'm saying is I think people make such a big deal of it because it's a woman-led movie.
I
and
agree.
I'm not saying it's going to be bad. I think it has potential, and I trust
I
Marvel.
think
'cause-
it's going to be a good movie. Marvel has done 4 or 5 good movies in a row, including probably their best one in Infinity War.
Oh, that's Ant-Man the Wasp.
Stop.
I thought
in a
Ant-Man and the
row.
Wasp was solid, and I think Captain Marvel is going to be similar to Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I can't
It's
open
not going to
my-
be
I
a
can't
movie
open
that
my
blows us
Seymour.
away, but I think it will be a solid
what?
movie.
The Seymour thing.
Seymour?
Yeah, it says Seymour, and I can't.
Oh, okay.
But-
He's just talking
Yeah,
about, and he Thomas Remsky wants us to talk about punching an old lady in the face. There's two,
I was so excited.
There's
we
two-
talked about this. We talked. I was so excited for that moment when I was like, I really hope
there's
that's
two
not a scroll.
options. Oh, I was going to say,
really
I hope it's not a scroll and they use it as a funny moment.
Yeah, no, I hope it's like I hope she flat out just
She
like,
just like decks this woman and
Yeah.
then it's not a
Punches
scroll.
her through a